All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shot there from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And woof, man, this is some bugged out stuff. It says one of the most terrifying foods in the world. It says this is one of the most terrifying delicacies in the world. I'm just going to let this play and we'll get some scripture.
Most terrifying delicacies in the world, with its appearance bearing a striking resemblance to the ironclad warriors from the movie Alien. The sea cockroach originated approximately 250 million years ago in the ocean, where it thrives in deep-sea environments below 3,000 meters, primarily feeding on various fish carcasses and decaying flesh, earning it the title of the ocean's scavenger. Although sea cockroaches have evolved to a terrifying appearance, they still cannot escape the fate of being served on the dining table. Before cooking, chefs first clean the sea cockroach's innards and then steam it directly in a pot. While waiting, the chef prepares the ingredients for fried rice, including cracking raw eggs into rice and mixing them with seasonings. After the sea cockroach is steamed, its body is split in half with scissors, and the pure flesh inside the shell is extracted. It is said that the flesh of sea cockroaches surpasses the taste of lobster by far. Next, in another pan, cooking oil is added, along with the prepared ingredients, and the sea cockroach flesh is sautéed to release its aroma. Meanwhile, eggs are beaten into another pan, along with pre-seasoned rice. And finally, the sea cockroach flesh and rice are fried together. In the end, a delicious bowl of egg-fried rice is completed. On top, the original flavored sea cockroach meat and some cilantro are added for garnish. So, would you dare to try such a delicious egg-fried rice? This is one of the most...
Now, you can't really see what nationality is partaking of this, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's Moab. If you don't know who Moab is, that's the so-called Chinese. Okay? Because they're no, never mind. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But nonetheless, as you can see, this is literally a sea cockroach, and it has the same duties as shrimp and lobster. So if that's a cockroach that eats trash, what do you think a shrimp and a lobster does? But as this video says, you have certain people who thinks that bottom feeders, that trash collectors are delicacies. Now, some might say this looks really good, or I might have to try it if it's better than lobster and shrimp. Well, let me pose this question to you. If you was in a dirty, grimy apartment, would you catch roaches, kill them and fry them and put them on some rice? Just think about that. If you was in a grimy, filthy apartment where roaches were running rampant, would you capture those said roaches, kill them, fry them up, and put them on your food? If the answer is no, why would you think that a roach in the water would be any different? You see, this is why so many people are having so many issues regarding their health with high blood pressure, diabetes, renal failure, pulmonary edema, heart failure. I mean, The list goes on and on. The reason why is because you're eating these vile, filthy creatures that eat trash. If you want to eat trash, why don't you just get your fork and your knife, put on your bib, and eat out of a trash can? There's plenty of trash in there. If you like to eat trash things, that's what you should do. It's nothing different. Pigs do it. Shrimp do it. Lobsters do it. Crabs do it. Crawfish. They all do it. They all eat trash. And the Lord made them that way for their purpose. Just like he made certain animals that are not trash that we can eat, and they have their purpose. Let's get that. Let's just get that. Leviticus 11:1. And it says, And Yahweh spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. And we're going to skip down to 7, because I did speak on this briefly. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. That is pigs, hogs. You're not supposed to eat that because it was made to be nature's trash can. It's a garbage compactor. All right? Whatever is not eaten or filthy that needs to clean up the land, the Lord made the pig for it. Verse 8, Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. Let's get that word, unclean.
Strong's H2931. Tameh.
It's tamah, unclean, impure. It says foul in a religious sense, defiled, polluted. So the Lord saying that you should not eat or touch these things because they are defiled. It is polluted. It is impure. Why? Because it eats trash. This animal does not eat things that provide the proper nutrients for your body to thrive off of, which is why the Lord said that you should not eat these things. Going down to verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters. In the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins nor scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. They shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but you shall have their carcasses in abominations. You're supposed to hold these things in the utmost disdain and disregard. You should be looking at these filthy creatures like the old man in the story of the Maccabees. That man said he'd rather die than eat swine's flesh. And that's the mentality that many of you Israelites need to have. You need to have the mentality, well, hell, I'd rather starve than eat some pig, or in this case, eat a sea cockroach or shrimp or a lobster or crab or crawfish that all do the same thing, eating garbage. It says, whatsoever have no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you. This is why you do not eat these things. They have no nutritional value for your body. None. And you got all these jakes out here who are so simple-minded. They're like, well, what's the big deal about it? You know, my grandmama, she was eating bacon for 70-something years, and ain't nothing happened to her. And my mama, she was eating sausage and pork. She ate pork all her life, and nothing bad happened to her. Nothing bad happened to her until she got old. And she was on all these high blood pressure, high cholesterol medications. Clogged arteries, in and out of hospitals because she's having heart attacks. You want to call that nothing happening to your loved ones? Of course, Jake Simple want to chalk it up to, oh, they just old. You know, they just died because they got old. Well, you got a whole lot of old people out here who are still alive. That are not going through the same afflictions as a person who eats this garbage. And it's been clinically proven that this stuff is not beneficial to you. But Jake loves it, you know. They learn, as the scripture said, you know, they chose not to learn the way of the heathens. So they was like, hey, the heathen do it, we'll do it. Now you got dialysis centers popping up like fast food franchises when they were in their prime. I can't believe somebody would actually look at this and say, wow, that's a delicacy right there. Even on the sheer look of it. No. Man, that's a bugged out sight to see, no pun intended. But that's a bugged out sight to look at. You Jakes better stop this madness, because a lot of you all have heard this truth. And you agree with this truth. But you didn't got caught up on the fact that you can't eat your shrimps. I would highly caution you to rethink that, because in the times that we're in, trust me, even something what you consider that minute and that minuscule, because you're not hurting anybody, you're not killing or stealing or committing adultery, even that small thing within itself, which the Lord told you not to do, will get your ass put in the spirit world. So you better rethink it. Stay away from these abominable things. So I hope you all were edified. Till the next time, we're going to say shalom.